So I'm in conversation with Satram Ramani, who is the director of Double XL, which is scheduled to release tomorrow. I interviewed Huma Qureshi for the same film a few days ago before she was in Dubai. And this is your second film. So tell me about this. How excited are you? And the topic is very, very, very interesting.
So I'm very excited. I'm nervous as well because it feels like this is your result where you've given examination and you're just waiting for the results to come out. It's that kind of feeling. And but so far we showed this film to our close ones from the industry and media, and they are praising a lot. We're getting good reviews. We're getting kind of the feedback we wanted to. And I would say people are relating to it, and people are kind of feeling the emotions what we actually wanted to portray, and the message is clear. What we wanted to say, that is coming across very kind of perfectly, I would say. So we are kind of very happy with the response.
Yeah. How important do you think a film like this needs to be made today?
I feel any film which is kind of dealing with personal issues, kind of personal
Yeah. Yes. So you were talking about how such a film needs to be made. It's as important as a topic relevant to make a film like this today.
Of course, I believe any kind of film which has certain kind of impact on the society should be made. Definitely, I understand entertainment factor, something which is fun and everything has to be there. But I kind of believe in films which are, married to your entertainment factor, yet your message is clear and you have a statement to, speak about. You want to, you have a conversation to make. So there has to be, like, whether it is society issues, whether it's a personal problem or any problem, I would say, for that matter, because we've been taught as makers, we have to kind of, because cinema has the cinema has the most powerful impact on the society. So why not use it, responsibly?
Right. How did it come about? Because apparently this was a drawing room conversation that became a film, is what Huma tells me.
Yeah, exactly. So this was, this is one of the films which has interesting story from the idea level, because the idea came to Mudassar when he actually saw Huma and Sonakshi, interacting about weight, and they were eating, COVID times. They were like, after COVID, post-COVID, everyone was, bothered about their weight issues. So Mudassar just got the idea, why not speak about two females, two plus size females who are, gorgeous and beautiful in their own way. So that was I would say that was a brilliant idea he cracked, and he spoke to Huma and Sona about the same, and they both were keen to, they were excited. They were like, we really love this idea, we should definitely kind of take this ahead. And that's how he wrote the first, like, the story plot, and he narrated to me. He called me, he's like, would you be interested to do this film? And the moment I heard the story, I was like, of course, I would be more than happy to do this film, because again, it is somewhere issue related film where you are dealing with society issues and your own insecurities. So I was like, right. Yes, definitely, I have to do this.
And you also have, you recently told me that your wife, when you went to a store and you couldn't find stuff which was her size, just because she had delivered, this is also the truth of reality. It's a harsh reality of a lot of retail brands which do not cater to, women above large sizes.
In fact, I would say this was post the shooting. So I finished shooting Double XL, and me and my wife went to the mall, and we were just kind of, she wanted to buy a few stuff, and she liked one dress, and she's like, yeah, I want in my size. And that brand was like, we don't have any sizes beyond large. So I was like, we have something in our film as well which is same. And I was like, this is why it is so relatable. And I could feel her emotions, because see, a female goes through so many process in terms of delivery, is something which you can't help it. You'll have to have that kind of phase where you are going to face weight issues. But that's a natural process. So not, and somewhere people won't know that she's just delivered, and she might be body shamed or fat shamed for that matter.
Right. So but have you ever had an experience in your own life where you've seen fat shaming happening and you've stood up to it?
I would say fat shaming is something which has happened, and in front of me, where one of my friends, he was, fat shamed a lot, where everyone was, kind of in mood where everyone was making fun of one another, but that was like crossing the line, and he felt bad, and I was like, then I had to kind of stand for him, and I was like, what has happened is wrong. Let's not go personal, because we don't know what health issues he's facing right now. So that is something, but that was amongst the friends. So
But
there was.
sometimes it's not necessarily health; it's just the way the person is. The person.
Yeah, I totally agree. But many a times people don't understand the depth of it, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, we are aware of it. Like we are aware of it that this is fat shaming or this is body shaming, but still we don't focus on that problem. The
Also,
one
we have
who's making
normalized it, no? As a culture,
yeah,
we have normalized it. Mota,
yeah,
motapa, vazan has become like a negative connotation to any standards of beauty.
correct. So that is what I'm saying. Ki, you don't have to be kind of, when you're making comments, for a fact, like this is wrong. Still, you're making comments about it. You're still commenting about the fact ki, ye mota hai, you are plus size or whatever,
Yeah.
So that is constant. And that is the whole idea of the film also. I mean, your size is not going to decide your dreams. You don't have to fit in one size to fulfill your dreams.
Right. And how much of cinema have you seen which has spoken about this? Of course, Dam Laga Ke Haisha did speak about it.
Yeah, Dam Laga Ke Haisha, there's Marathi film, there's This Is Us, there are a few shows in the West I've seen. This is especially I connect to, where she has a constant Amy has constant insecurity about her weight. But how they have portrayed it in a normal way. So I've seen like how still, I mean, there. I would say this topic is something which you can speak about it, whatever and whenever there's no time for this topic.
But the change will also happen when mainstream accepts and completely embraces a central character who is not a certain size, not a certain conventional size. So how do you see that happen in the future?
See, I would say change will happen. It will take its own time. See, we are to blame. We have set the standards of so-called being, a perfect size. And according to me, and there is no definition of being perfect. I mean, everyone has a different kind of, how to judge a person by their shape or by their capabilities or by the time. Right. So, but at least there is a saturation right now where you'll feel who's talented, and we'll go by the talent, not by the shape or the size.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So change where, it is starting, and it will take time, definitely.
Okay, so and the fact that Huma and Sonakshi both have been and in their careers have also had a personal experience with this kind of a insulting time. So how much of that helps when an actor is on stage and it's also a lived experience that she portrays? How much more does it add to the screen?
Definitely, it adds a lot, I would say, because for a director, it becomes very easy when your actor has lived the life of the character.
Right.
Or he or she has experienced that kind of situation in past. Right. So it is very relatable for them to kind of portray the emotions, the kind of mannerisms. Definitely from the body language to mannerisms to your expressions to the feelings, everything on screen changes.
Right.
So it's a very kind of a blessing for me in this film. I would say, like, they had lived this for long in their past, and they kind of express it in front of the screen.
And to direct two strong women, tell me your experience of directing these two strong women.
I would say these two women are courageous and brave. So to have someone like that, they are fearless about any kind of thing. Tell them I want this kind of thing, whatever, they are fearless, and they'll go and do it. So that is something which I saw for the first time, which I experienced for the first time, I was like, yeah, this is what a director would need. And secondly, they are so talented.
Yeah.
I mean, planned the schedule for 40 days and we had finished in say 37 days.
Oh,
so
okay.
They are that fast. They are that talented because you are getting what you want. I mean, isse zyada kya. So they are. From casting point of view, these two girls are perfect for XXL.
Yeah. Also, the fact that there's a lot of humor and there's a lot of a lot of things that are thrown in, which add so much of charm to the characters. And they are actually talking about what men expect out of them, but they're saying it in a very funny way, in a very nice, humorous way. So tell me about those scenes when those were shot. I mean, were you all laughing? How was the scene on sets? And
during readings also we used to laugh on those scenes, and on set also we definitely cracked. But I would say because the whole idea of the film is such, it is not going to be preachy at all.
Yeah, it's not serious. Yeah, it talks about a serious topic. Yeah,
it is again a marriage between a message and entertainment.
Right.
So whoever wants to kind of take away the message, they will definitely. And wants to just come for an entertainment factor, there is entertainment.
Right.
So the whole every scene is such.
Yes. Right.
So there is humor, there is fun, there is a journey, and there is a message. So during the shoot also, definitely there were moments where we used to laugh a lot on jokes. And
what is
shooting
your favorite
also,
what is your moment that you feel that okay, I laughed the most in this particular scene?
I mean, I can't reveal the scene here, but there's a scene where Huma and Sonakshi are kind of sitting near the lake, and they kind of how their emotions change, and from an emotional thing we jump to a kind of a humor thing. So it's a very beautiful scene where it's a very tough scene for the actors as well, because right now you are emotionally here and suddenly you have to change the situation to humor. So it's one of my favorite scenes.
Okay, great. Looking forward to watching the film, and all the best. And I'm sure a lot of women will identify with this film, because a lot of us have gone through this phase of weight loss, weight gain, and people suddenly changing around you because they suddenly feel It's also about beauty and the standards of beauty, and such a hypocritical way of looking, and probably just a very, very flimsy way of looking at personalities of people just by looking at their weight. And then so thank you very much, and
thank you.
Looking forward to the film. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.